Welcome to the Prop Market. I'm your host, the Prop King, and today is October 24th, 2024, and have three great NBA player prop picks for you on the slate for this Thursday. 2024-24. This is Kobe Day. You know we're gonna win. I'm super excited about it. Um, just three picks for you. So more quality, a little less quantity that today. We got in the lab, we researched, we got some really good options, some really good information for you. So I think today will be a 3 for 3 day. Hopefully, we start out great like we did in the summer league. If you are watching this video, if you find this information useful and you're enjoying it, just like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the content that I put out. Because I'll be putting out NBA prop picks for pretty much the whole season around this time. So go ahead and get on that. I'll be your tour guide throughout this year. So let's go ahead and get to how we did yesterday. And I'm going to talk a little bit how I make my picks, just to kind of give somebody some information on that. Research more than just the numbers. So we talk about numbers, but there's other factors that goes into this. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So once we find an edge, we're going to kind of stay with it. Set rules don't and do not change. So you might have a particular number that's just too low or too high, and you won't go beneath that. I know I do, and I won't change it no matter who tells me. Go back and reevaluate each player. So this is something I always do. I go back, I reevaluate each player as time goes on because things change. This is a new season, so I can't always say, well, this guy's going to do this. That's why when the season starts off, it's a little shaky. Kind of got to wait a couple games and see how each player is playing. Some guys have gotten better, some guys have gotten worse, some guys have different coaches, some guys have different teammates. So all this is going to change as we go forward. And I always mix and match your picks. I like to put them in 5-man and 6-man slips via prize picks, but I also mix and match them just to give me a little extra on that. Yesterday, 2 and 2, 50% is not going to get it done. Scoot Henderson won for us. Also, we got another win with no, Devin Booker lost. Scoot Henderson won. Halliburton let us down, and Paulo Banchero ended up winning. We got a DMP for Brandon Miller. So 2 and 2, 50%. We'll do a lot better today. 0 and 1 on my hammer play, so hopefully we can go ahead and get that. So without further ado, let's get to my hammer play. In fact, and we're looking at Victor Wembanyama, okay, coming into his second year for the San Antonio Spurs. One of the most decorated rookies. Um, so much anticipation, so much promise for this young guy. And last year he averaged about 35 PRA. Still think he's going to go up a little bit. But the thing about this game is he's playing against the Dallas Mavericks, who do a lot of ISO basketball. The ball's in Luka's hands. He's running the clock down, especially if it gets lower into closer to the end of the game. So the possessions will be limited. Also, I see that it's just being a slower game pace than what Victor would probably want it to be. Um, I also see Victor not as a guy that's creating for his teammates so much yet. He's more creating for himself. So that's why I have the assist number at 2. Okay, I have his PRA set at 36, but his number to me is just too high. I don't see a world he gets to 42 PRA. That's why I have him under 42 PRA. I can't see him getting there because it just seems like it would require him to almost get us 30 points. And I don't know, he's not on a minute restriction, but Greg Popovich has been really, really tight on people's minutes throughout his years, but especially at the beginning of the season. I don't see him just throwing him out there for 40 minutes or 38 minutes. I still see him, you know, kind of easing him in, and then maybe about November, middle of November, he starts ramping up his minutes. But I think at the beginning of the season, they're going to take it a little easier on him with his minutes. So I got him under 42.5 PRA. I just don't think the usage will be there. Next guy is Jaylen Brown from the Celtics. 24 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. I got him at 36 PRA. Think about Jaylen Brown is He's such a great defender. Sometimes he doesn't get the stats because he's usually guarding the other team best player. But coming off a game where he was, deferring a little bit, Jason Tatum just went crazy. I see him coming in. Also, I see this game. Hopefully, it's not a blowout. Because if it's a blowout, we're not going to cash. If this game is close, if the Wizards are able to keep it close, then we're definitely going to hit this number because Jaylen Brown has so much motivation in him to have a great season. Like I said, not always great at statistics, but I feel like this game will be a game he kind of takes over on the offensive end and inserts himself a little bit more. I also like him rebounding. He's a really good rebounder for his position. He looks like he's gotten even stronger from last year, so that's also going to help him on the rebounding end of it. So I like him over 32.5 PRA. I feel like he's been hovering at this number for a long time. Hopefully, we can keep him here and continue to win. But I like his over 32.5 PRA. And my last three picks is Klay Thompson from the Mavs. New guy in the Mavs system. We kind of already touched on how the Mavs play a lot of ISO ball, whether it be Luca or Kyrie. Klay Thompson is not too used to this. He's used to more of a free-flowing type game. So I don't know how he's going to adjust to this. I also don't know how many minutes he's going to get. Um, you've watched him the last 2 years, his three-point shot has been in decline. Now, with that being said, Klay Thompson can get hot at any time. I'm just hoping it's not tomorrow. I believe the ISO ball will slow his three-point percentage down because I think all that dribbling is not going to make him comfortable. I also don't know how many minutes he's going to get. I'm expecting less than 30. So with all that being said, I like his under 22.5 PRA. He doesn't do a lot of other things other than shoot the basketball. And even if he's making like four threes and at 14 points, we're still under 22.5. So he can hit four threes and do all that, and I still like the under. Quick recap. We got Wembanyama under 42.5, Brown over 32.5 PRA, and Thompson under 22.5 PRA. If you enjoyed this video, if any of this information is useful, please like and subscribe to the channel. It's free, doesn't cost you a thing. Maybe takes a minute to kind of just hit that like button, or maybe an extra minute to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I have, like I said, your tour guide for NBA basketball throughout this year. Those of you that were able to watch my videos during the summer league, you definitely won a lot of money, and I plan on continuing to win people a lot of money in the NBA. I also will have college football picks dropping for you, so you'll have that. And then when college basketball does come, I will have college basketball picks as long as they have them up on Prize Picks earlier enough for me to get these videos out to you. With all that being said, keep what you like, leave what you don't, and like I always say, let's cash.